Hi everybody, good morning, and I hope you are doing well. Welcome to a brand new series, which is titled 6 Minutes of Meaning, and I am hoping that over the next short while, I can share something with you that's going to brighten up your day and give you something to think about in the most positive of ways for the rest of the week. I think a lot of us are struggling right now in one way or another. And it's very important that I wanted to see if I can share some thoughts and ideas with you that would allow you to perhaps reframe so much of what it is that we are going through and to provide real meaning in our lives. One of the things that I would like to share with you is that we are constantly under attack, whether we realize it or not. Who are we under attack from? We are under attack from that inner voice in our head, that wants to constantly break us down, that wants to constantly challenge us, that wants to constantly knock us off the positive moment that we may be riding. And it's referred to in a variety of different ways. In our tradition, it could be the voice of doubt. In our tradition, it could be the yetzer hara. In our tradition, it could be that inner lack of confidence that we don't have. How are we to go about addressing this very constant challenge to our lives? And I want to share with you the thoughts of a great thinker known as the Maharal of Prague, who opens up a book that he has on the power of negative thinking and the power of being our own worst enemy, with the following quote. It's a beautiful line. The quote comes from the book of Proverbs and says, "If your enemy is hungry, give him bread. If he is thirsty, pour out for him some water. Because your pouring will be hot coals upon his head, and God will repay you." Fascinating line. I'll read that again. If your enemy is hungry, feed them bread. And if they are thirsty, pour them some water. Because you are placing hot coals upon his head. And God will repay you. This inner enemy, explains the Maharal, is actually described and best pictured as a sense of lack. There is a voice inside of us that harps on about our sense of lack, a hunger, a thirst. Isn't that interesting? When we hear that negative voice, it's telling us what we don't have. And this message finds 1,000 different avenues with which to present its message to us. You might still be single, looking for a life's companion. And that's why I'm so depressed. I don't have a companion. Maybe I have a husband, but he is insensitive to my needs. Maybe I have a wife, but she doesn't keep my house tidy enough for me. Maybe I don't yet have children, so I can't begin my life the way I really want to live it. Maybe I have children, yet they are beset with learning disabilities, and the investment of my time and energies is overwhelming. Maybe I have children and actually they are academically fine, but they struggle socially. They're feeling excluded, they're being bullied, they're being left out. Maybe my children thrive, but I am concerned they won't get into the correct school or program in university. Perhaps I don't have enough money to live in the type of house that I want to purchase. Maybe I live in a very big house, but I desperately need a new kitchen Maybe I live in the perfect house and I love my kitchen, but I have to clean it all by myself because I don't have home help right now. Maybe I have a job that doesn't pay me enough money. Perhaps I have a lucrative job that pays me a large amount of money, yet I can't stand my boss. He drives me crazy. The secret to all of these inner voices, no matter what they are, is that there is a sense of lack in our lives. And if we are to overcome the challenges and the fundamental way in which all of our difficulties are presented through this sense of lack, it's to first of all realize what it is that is the map that will uncode all of these troubles. The map begins with the realization that the voices we hear present to us a sense of lack. No matter who we are, no matter what level we are on, no matter how we're living our lives. Once you've cracked that code, then you are able to switch into attack mode. What do we do when we hear the sense of lack that we have? We have to tell ourselves, everything I have is all that I need. I'll say that again. Everything I have is all that I need. You might not be married yet, but perhaps you have an ability in your singlehood to live a life of meaning and to spend the time doing the things you want to do in a way that you wouldn't be able to if you had a partner. You might need knee replacement surgery, but your eyes and ears work absolutely fine. Think of all of the wonderful gifts you've been blessed with in other areas. The gifts of vision, of hearing. You might not have a large enough house to live in with all of your family, but take time to see all the blessings that you do indeed have in each one of your children. You might not have the pleasant job with the amenable co-workers and the nice boss, but you do get a paycheck each week. Take the time to be grateful and think about the things, the blessings, what we actually do have in our lives. That inner voice is always described as a sense of lack. The antidote is to realize everything I have is all that I need. Here are 6 minutes of inspiration for this morning, presented in 8 minutes. Have a great day.